him, you know?
Metro Matt donated $200. Ladies, the internet is forever. Your time at a serious relationship was before of and wearing what you are.
Yeah.
Yo, Metro Matt, thank you for the TTS, man. Really appreciate it. What do you guys think about this? So, I mean, he's sort of kind of hinting towards, since you guys are involved in OF, do you think it makes things maybe a bit harder to get a relationship? Or
I definitely agree. I think it's a little bit harder depending on the type of people you want to date. I think that since I am an OnlyFans model, I've been doing that for 3 or 4 years now. It has been a little bit more challenging finding someone who is okay with someone who is in the sex work industry. And I totally understand that. It's not always easy looking over at your partner's phone and someone named Sugar Daddy number 10 is
sorry, Sugar what?
Sugar Daddy number 10.
Sugar Daddy number 10.
It's like, yo, drop your panties. I want to see you XYZ.
Right.
You know? Like, that's not easy to, like, see that sometimes.
Sure.
But some people are okay with, like, putting those differences aside and, like, learning who you are outside of just your career.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If a man had a woman who had Sugar Daddy number 10 on the phone, and he said, I want you to do A, B, C, and D for me, and she does it, and he's okay with it, isn't he a cuck?
Do you like that? Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
I like cooks. I like men who are accepting and don't really care. I would never do it in front of him personally.
A cuck
I
is
like to keep it away.
Like in person watching them.
Yeah.
Why does it need to be in person?
Or like watching them.
I think it's just a guy is okay with it. So like, let me give you an example. I think if a guy says, I'm okay with you like having sex with my wife or girlfriend,
Oh, then that's a cuck.
that's a cuck, right? But if he said, I'm okay with you watching her do shit naked while you masturbate, that's still it's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, I mean,
lower.
by
how's that
that
not the
sense,
same
then
shit?
watching porn is being a cuck.
I think it's
Yeah.
What's your opinion on
I
watching
think that
porn?
there's
Because that's literally like...
Yeah. So I think that there's kind of a distinction there between what is interpersonal and what isn't. Well, I would agree it's bad. You shouldn't do it, right? Shouldn't be done. I think.
Sorry. I think it's a little bit based on who you are as a person and how you perceive things and like your nature versus nurture, you know? Because like for me, I view it as business. You know, it's like, oh, sure, whatever. It takes 10 minutes, make a few $100 or more.
But I don't see what that is. If my wife, let's say, saw it as a business opportunity to have sex with other men for money, that would still be cuckery, right? If I was like, okay, then.
What I mean is like the interpersonal relationship. Like when you are dating someone, it's like almost it's like romantic, you know, like an emotional connection. But not to out myself, it's work for me. Like I don't have an emotional connection. It's just like a picture.
I don't really understand why it being work has anything to do with the cuck aspect of it. It's I get paid for it. It's like, okay, so what? You get paid for it. But if the guy's okay with you getting like, you know, plowed, let's say, by other dudes, and you're getting paid, I don't see the distinction. It just seems like, okay, well now I'm a cuck who gets paid for being a cuck versus not getting paid for being a, it's just the same shit, right?
I think it definitely depends. I think it's like a little bit circumstantial and like who the parties are involved are, because like for me, if there's an emotional connection, I am livid. Like if my partner is like emotionally invested into another woman, I'm like, yo, bro, if it's not
What's an example of a time when it's not cuckery?
I think, for example, like a bundle, you know, like if you're in the sex work industry, you do bundles. So if I took pictures like 3-4 years ago and I posted my story like, hey, who wants to buy this $100 bundle, whatever, and I just send it. There's no emotional connection. It's not custom, nothing like that. It's literally just 20 to like.
So you're sending a bundle of nude or whatever sort of content to somebody and they're masturbating to it?
Whatever they do to it, yeah.
Whatever they want to do.
And your boyfriend's cool with you doing that?
Yeah.
That would make him a cuck.
I think a cuck would be like someone that's turned on by that.
Nope.
Well, I mean, she doesn't do it in front of him.
No, it's just him allowing it.
I think
It's just them being okay with it.
Yeah. Or being okay with it.
With cuckery, I feel like it's definitely more of like an intimate, like you get turned on, you are actively hard, you are actively trying to come to your partner.
Well, cuckoldry comes from the idea that a woman gets pregnant with some other man's kid and then you unknowingly raise the child.
Oh.
That's where the root word for cuckoldry is. It comes from a cuckoo bird, right?
Oh.
So the idea is the bird goes in, lays eggs. Okay, not kidding.
I know.
Yeah, the bird goes in, lays eggs, and then unwittingly the offspring is being raised by the male. That's not actually their offspring, so they don't know, right? Mm-hmm. But the way it evolved is the same idea. The idea here is if other people are having sex with your chick, they could get pregnant, right? And then you could unknowingly think that that's your child. And so that's how the word evolved into the idea of if a guy is okay with you sleeping around or selling yourself sexually around, then that's cuckoldry. That's how the root got to where we're at now.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting to look at the history of words and to see how it's changed over the years.
Yeah, the
in our
etymology.
society. Yeah, the etymology. And I think for my relationship, my partner, I mean, to best of my knowledge, he's never expressed that he has any sexual interest in what I do. He's actually kind of not really the greatest fan of it. And it's like, I don't know, because it's like...
No, I'm sure he's not.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's not.
Yeah.
Well, look, like honestly, don't you think that most men, they don't want to share their woman?
Definitely. I mean, I don't want to say definitely because every man is different and they all have their own special
I didn't say all. Just said
I
most.
just myself, I'm sorry.
I just said most. Don't you think most men don't want to share their woman? And I mean the vast majority, right?
Yeah. It's definitely interesting to think about how people portray themselves, especially socially. Like as an OnlyFans girl myself, I've received a lot of distasteful comments or the ending of relationships because of it. So I definitely see the validity of not wanting your partner to do it. I also see the validity of picking and choosing who you surround yourself with and stuff like that.
No, I guess I understand your perspective. I'm asking kind of a different question. So do you think most men probably don't want to share their woman?
From what I've read online and like what I've experienced myself, I do think that's the case.
Yeah, I would say that that's probably reasonable, right? That they don't want to share their woman. And so this idea, think of it from the other man's perspective, of the man who does and is willing to share their woman. Aren't all these other men who are unwilling to going to think lesser of him?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
They do. Okay. And you know what they call him? They call him a cuck.
Hey.
Right? They say you're a fucking cuck. And that's why they call him that. They think lesser of him. So I have my own hypothesis here. See, I think that any man who allows their woman to be, on purpose, go out and, screw other men or dance naked for them or whatever, any man who allows that, every other man, regardless of their social status, is going to think they're better than that guy. Every man,
well,
regardless of, so you could be, in other words, you could be a bum in the street, hasn't washed in 8 weeks, right? No money, no nothing, and you'll think you're better than that guy.
Because he's a cuck.
But
okay.
I'm not kidding.
Who cares about other?
We should
get sad how
care
much you
about
guys
what
care
other
about
people
other
think.
You
people's
don't. Well, you don't
opinions.
have to because you don't have to compete, right? But men do. Men have to
I get
compete.
that.
Hang on, men have to compete with each other. So men operate within a social hierarchy. And so it's very important to men what other men think. That's job prospects. That's how we get along in the world, is by relying on each other. So if men think lesser of you in general, right, that's a serious effect that men face within their own hierarchical structures. So
who built the way, it's...
That's because of
I'm sorry, but you guys, we had to fix it for ourselves. How we see, like what we do now, it wasn't this way when my grandma was a kid at all. And us women, we collectively
Thank God for women's
decided to change
liberation.
it. But you men, you guys haven't done that yet because it's so hard. Because it's been
We haven't been liberated?
You guys haven't changed the judgment aspect of it. Like I was just talking about this the other night.
We
with
haven't.
A dude,
We're not ever going to judge it differently.
I spent the night at someone's house with my friend the other night, and he's like a big fan of the Whatever podcast.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it, and I don't know, it's just really sad how guys care so much about other people's opinions it's other men. Yeah.
Grid One Motorsports donated $200.01. The delusion is ridiculous with these whores. No man wants another man to plow his woman, and to be able to ask how his dyke tastes, let alone think about sloppy seconds. Wake up and be better.
Thank you, Grid One.
All right, thank you, Grid One. Appreciate the message.
So
wait,
yeah,
you were saying that you were talking with your male friend, and why do men care so much, or what was it you were
That
saying?
was actually me.
No, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sure
was that you?
Yeah,
My
she was
apologies.
talking
My
about it, yeah.
apologies.
But wait, none of us are getting plowed. We're simply selling nudes.
Yeah, I would
you guys
never
are bringing
get
it up
with
here.
another
and
I'm
we're-
not.
offer that.
I'm
No,
not.
that
we
comment was.
simply-
The comments.
yes.
The commenter
Yeah.
said what the
You
commenter
did say a
said.
few
Yeah, no,
things
I'm
about
going
being
ba- I'm
plowed
going
by
back
men.
to what
Don't
she
make
was
a-
saying.
Sharing
No,
us.
those are
You're
you guys
making a
simply-
category. Making a category error.
Okay, we're simply
I'm saying
selling
everything
nudes.
under this category is the thing, which includes allowing your chick to get plowed. Not that any of you are doing that. There's a distinction there, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Deb
Yeah.
was not making that any such accusation. So the problem is like y'all have to probably attention deficit disorder. You're like I'm kidding. But anyway,
No, for
no, I
sure.
never
No,
actually
you're
said
not.
that. What I said was that all that fits under the category of cuckery.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, true. I just like my men. I like my men non-judgmental, preferably not straight, and I don't know.
You like your men not straight?
Yeah, I'd prefer a guy who's like, I don't know. My last relationship, he's
How do you
not
have
straight.
how do you have a physical
I don't know.
relationship
I don't
with
know
someone
how I
who's not
bagged
straight?
him. He's so perfect, and he doesn't like.
And
he doesn't
he's
like
gay?
girls like that.
Like, bye.
No, like he didn't. I guess yeah, he has been bi. He has a really great taste in women, but like I just don't like. I'm not like jealous at all. I wouldn't let him get with anyone else, and I don't want to get with anyone
So
else.
you wouldn't want him sucking a dick on the side while you...
Oh, I don't care about that, and that sounds fun. That sounds hot. I don't care about that.
You guys could do it together.
Exactly, but I wouldn't get with another guy. That's gross. I'm
so
not.
you
I'm
would-
more into girls
yeah,
personally, but I'm not completely into girls. Like he's more into guys than he is girls. I'm more into guys than I am girls.
Okay, got it. But
It's confusing. It's confusing.
I'm not
but-
confused. But so kind of moving this back though to the Wilson hypothesis, which is that I think any man who is not a cuck will always view every man as who is as lesser than them regardless of social status.
Yeah.
That's my hypothesis.
No, and that might be right. I guess I sure.
So
I just don't
don't you
associate
right.
with
so don't
guys
you,
who
yeah,
think
so don't
like
you
that.
think then, if that is true, and you agree that that's true, that the
Moderate.
men who engage in this then are going to be significantly punished by the rest of the hierarchy in society for this, and that
if they let it, sure.
how do you mean let? How can you stop it?
Oh,
there's not like a
go
there's-
off, Queen.
Yeah, there's not like a stop which can happen here, right? You can't stop it. You can't be like, oh, you have to view me as your equal, because they just won't, right? Just like,
Yeah.
nah, you're a cuck, bro. Get out of here.
Or you could just not care in general. Like
Yeah, but not caring does not mean that you're not going to get the effect of
True.
this.
Well, I guess I've just never seen it firsthand, but like,
There's a
Yeah.
few people on the internet
There's
who
no way
have
I can
been
dispute something I don't know.
exposed as cucks. And hitherto, they might have had some opinions that people really liked. They might have had a following, and they might be able
They
to
don't.
say the best thing ever that is just completely revolutionary. They might be able to cure cancer, but they're a cuck.
Yeah.
So
no,
we don't care about
true.
what they say.
No, you got a
Right.
valid point there. That's
Like
definitely
Sneeko.
messed up. That's so sad. Like,
Well, I mean, you heard,
crazy.
it's the old bridge builder thing, right? It doesn't matter how good you are at building bridges. If you suck one dick, they're not going to call you the bridge builder. They're going to call you.
The dick suck.
That's right.
I was like, wait.
That's how it works.
No, you're right. That's messed up. But
Oh God.
I don't know. Luckily, us girls don't have to deal with that, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I would
I'm
feel
grateful,
horrible
I guess.
if
I
everyone
just
called
feel
my man a
bad.
cuck.
Yeah, that would be.
I'd be like
pretty
hiding,
terrible.
like
Yeah.
So,
society. Like this is sad. I mean,
So
I'm
I
peak damn
didn't,
into
damn,
shit,
I didn't
so-
realize how weird my thought process is. I thought that like it just was like everyone thinks differently, but I guess
These
that's
norms. Do you know why these norms exist? They exist because
of men.
no, they exist because the only way to assure paternity from a man and a woman, meaning the only way for you to determine that the child was yours before we had testing to determine this, which is recent, very recent, was that she was only with you.
Yeah,
So if she stepped out, you had no way to determine whether the offspring was yours.
yeah. And I mean, I
So
like
that's why
monogamy. I
it's
think
such a big
monogamy
deal.
is
It's
really
ingrained
good.
in men, right? It's ingrained in men. They're like, they want to assure paternity. They want to be like, I want to know that kid is mine. So that's why we find it revolting, right?
True.
It's built into us.
That's totally fine. I mean, I think it's revolting too. Like if I say my ex because I still care about him a lot and stuff, but if my ex were to get with a girl, I would probably freak out and put like instant mashed potatoes in his yard before
Why?
it rained.
I thought you had the perfect homosexual you were with.
I don't think he would do it. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Yeah,
if he were
hypothetically.
to, I'd be really upset.
Why?
But like, because I mean.
But if he goes out and like sucks 100 dicks, no problem?
I mean, he wouldn't.
But if he did.
Yeah, but if he
If
did.
he did,
like,
I wouldn't mess with like 100. Like if he
a
had
10?
like, if he
10?
I think 10 is doable.
2? Okay, 2 dicks.
But not
Like-
3.
Not 3. 3's too many.
No, I mean, okay.
Depends over the course of time.
He's super
Yeah.
respectful and he understands my boundaries, and I don't even have to worry about him
Okay, so
crossing
2.
them.
So he sucks 2 dicks. That's okay. 1
So
chick.
fine. I do want to see a my chart though. I want to see.
You want to make sure you didn't get HIV.
I need to like it's like that's like a big thing. Like I'm not getting nothing. Like do what you want, just don't get with a girl and show me your my chart.
But you can go get with a guy?
He can?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't care. I want to see them though, and that's just me. That's just me personally. Like I would never judge what other people want and stuff, as long as it's not like messed up. But like I don't know. That's just how I am. It
Do you
just
think that
doesn't make me
having
jealous.
a girlfriend and then going out and sucking a dick is a little bit messed up?
Not particularly. Just
That's pretty normal.
keep me in the known. It's never happened. He never really did it. I think he thinks that it would make me upset, but like I'm so for real right now. I genuinely don't get jealous like that when it comes to men, but with women, no. It's like my brain is like wired to be like, if he gets with another girl, then he hates me. So I don't know. I want to know if there's like a name for how I think, because I cannot be the only person that thinks this way.
Okay.
I think it's called psychosis.
It might be. I am crazy.